was reading a lot of J. Frank Dobie when I was going to UT, and J. Frank Dobie was one of my favorite writers, the folklorist, who grew up in South Texas in the 20s and 30s and would get on his horse. He lived on a ranch out there, and he'd get on his horse and ride across the border for a couple of months and camp out and rope mustangs and bring his herds of mustangs back. And that was a pretty adventurous life for a young man. And he would record these old Mexican folk tales. He'd just write them down because he spoke fluent Spanish, having grown up in South Texas, and the people there would tell him these folk tales. And in some of these tales, people would shape-shift into animals, and animals would shape-shift into people. There's real kind of weird stuff going on there. So I was reading that kind of stuff when I wrote this song. I think some of it kind of wore off on me. I wrote this song called Mira las Palomas, which means look at the doves. And J. Frank Dobie, of course, went on to be a professor at University of Texas and at Oxford in England. He even taught over there. He was world-renowned as a folklorist. Wrote about the Southwest, the American West, and especially about Texas and Mexico. Great writer. Really knew how to tell a tale. And he inspired this song, Mira las Palomas. Well, it was down in Mexico, where days are long and life is slow. In the streets of Nueva Laredo, I found a vaquero, weak and old. He asked if he could ride my horse down to the river, and I said of course. I led them out of town, I helped him down. He kneeled on the ground and prepared his soul. He made the cross and sat down in the shade. He asked me with his eyes to remain, so I tied the reins and I stayed. The morning doves flew to the cottonwood, and though his old voice was weak, I could still hear him speak, and I understood. Mira las palomas, son como los ángeles. Cuando yo muero, yo quiero volar por el cielo con ellas, con las palomas, como los ángeles. It was the last day of his life, and he'd outlived his children and his wife, and even all his old compañeros, and no curandero could stay his death. Then the old man bowed his head, he closed his eyes and he was dead. But I remember every word he said with his dying breath. Mira las palomas, son como los ángeles. Cuando yo muero, yo quiero volar por el cielo con ellas, con las palomas, como los ángeles. The morning doves took to the sky of blue, And there was one more dove among them when they flew. Look at the mourning doves, they are like the angels. And when I finally die, I hope I can fly with them high through the open sky. Fly with the mourning doves, fly like the angels. Muchas gracias para toda la gente.